some basic tea biscuits. Now you want to make sure that you get tea biscuits for this recipe. I'm basically just going to soak them in milk, literally for 1 second. You don't want to over soak them. And then just line them at the bottom of that tray. Now this is going to act as the base, and every layer is going to be different. So this is going to hold the little pudding that we're going to make right now. It's sort of like a cream, but also very easy. Now, you don't want to over soak the milk because one, the biscuits are going to fall apart. And two, the other, what is it called? The other cream that we're going to be making is also going to soak into those biscuits. So you do not want to over soak them in milk, yeah? All right, Chef is just almost done with his potatoes.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to be doing next?
You don't want to over soak them.
Yes. Stavunjika ndio. But not only will they break, it's because of the other sauce that we'll put on top. Itafanya nini? It's going to soak in these biscuits as well. Nice. Now I'm basically just going to break them just to make sure that they fit in completely. Don't be scared. It won't be seen if they're untidy or whatever. You just want to make sure that the bottom is covered completely. Yeah. What we have is we have sweetened condensed milk, and that will go in first. Now I'm going to split them half and half because I'm going to be making two different puddings that we're going to be layering in there. So one half goes into one pot and the other half goes into another pot. Sorry, Chef. And then what we have here is a packet of milk. That's 500 ml. So basically what we're going to do is also same thing, half and half. So I'm going to put half in there and half in the other pot. Now, this is the reason why I'm doing that, because one is going to be chocolate and the other one is just going to be plain. And then we have 300 ml, of cream here. That fresh cream or whipping cream is just fine. That we're also going to do half and half. Now, the reason I'm doing this, like I said earlier, is because one is going to be chocolate and one is not. I have a chunk of dark chocolate that I'm going to put in one of them. And then I've got some corn flour. Now, corn flour, please guys, not si unga ya kawaida. Corn flour, you'll find it also in the supermarkets. It's very, very fine. It almost looks like icing sugar. So you want to make sure that you get the right flour. We want to use corn flour for this, yeah? Now I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of corn flour in each, yeah? In each of them. Now what this does is it thickens it completely. I'm going to place that right there and then just basically give this a mix. Now I'm going to start with the non-chocolate one because I don't want to get chocolate in that one. I'm just going to put on the heat there. And then put on the heat on this one as well so it can start melting the chocolate. And then you want to make sure that you keep mixing as you go. Now you don't want the cornstarch to coagulate and form little balls in there. So it's almost like a custard. You want to keep mixing, yeah? Actually, what I'll do is I'll just grab it. This is what we're going to look for. So I'm just going to get a spoon. And then what we're going to come and do is we're going to grab the first layer, which is this. And then basically, let me just move this closer. Unaweza mwaga hivyo, but you see, I don't also want a lot.
Okay.
But you know what, Chef? Just because efficiency, and you know, it's also very thick. Woo! Thank you so much. All right, now please pour for me just a little bit. So you want to make sure that that's actually enough. Sorry, yeah, that's okay. You just want to make sure that you put a lovely thin layer. This is why you suggested to let it cool down, but actually it's still fine.
But this is the same biscuits
I soaked in milk.
Okay.
Exactly. And this is the reason why I was telling you that you don't want to over soak them in milk because it's going to continue to soak this custard. And the fact that it's hot is going to make it even more soft, yeah? So we're going to go ahead and just fill that layer up. Of course, you want to cover your biscuits, so you don't want to see your biscuits completely. Okay. And then just spread that through and then come right back. Of course, we had our milk and our biscuits and then do the same process. So it's kind of like lasagna. Yeah, you want to just come and layer it again with now the biscuits. Make sure you soak it in your milk, not too long, and then just place it there. And then you're going to taste it. Now, I already pre-made one. Therefore, we're going to be tasting we're going to cut through and just to show you the layers of how beautiful it is.
So once you've just done this, you just repeat the layer.
You repeat the layer. But now what we're going to do is after this one, we're going to put now the chocolate one right on top. And then after that, exactly, you can return, you can repeat the layers as you go. So custard and then put a little bit of biscuits and then keep going on until you have enough layers. It's according to you how many layers you want or how high your pan is, which you're placing these layers on, yeah? All right, Chef, maybe we can have that one, please. There you go. This one is a bit runny, yes?
Yep.
but it's okay. Just place it because it's gonna set in the fridge. Yeah.
Just tell me when.
Tell you when. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Everywhere.
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is just basically just spread that through. Again, you want to make sure that it's a thick consistency, but don't worry about it because what's gonna happen is it's actually gonna set in the fridge. Yeah. Now that's perfect. And then again, the cookies again. Thank you for watching. For more of these amazing recipes, do make sure you check out these videos on my side. And of course, do not forget to subscribe right here.